Hello, good evening, everyone, and good evening to everyone that watching my show on YouTube and Twitter, on Instagram and Facebook. We would like to say thanks to you and may God bless you. For me, it is an honor and a pleasure to be with you this afternoon on February 25th, 2023. Um, we would like to say thanks to you. You give us opportunity to watching us and take your times and watching us on Facebook and Instagram. And we would like to tell you thank you. And I think God will bless you and forward. Today we're not gonna stay too long, but today we have some subject we need to talk about. It's about uh, it's about discrimination. And we're living in a world that discrimination is all over the place. People discriminate a lot. But you know what? One thing I realize, discrimination is not going to take you nowhere. Discrimination is not going to take you nowhere. It's not going to make you rich. It's not going to give you food. It's not going to give you money in your pocket. It's not going to give you nothing. In fact, discrimination, it destroy the society, destroy the new generation. Majority place you go, discrimination, it's going really, really, really bad. I'm gonna tell you something. One day, and I used to work somewhere else, and I used to work to a place where I have somebody I used to get close to. And to make the story short, really short, and that person went to complain about something, I don't know what it is, and then that person make us lost our job. In fact, they make the company lose the contract, and I couldn't even get a job since. And at that time, when I found out, the person said, yeah, he's a dark guy. We don't deal with a dark guy, blah, blah. And for some reason, and this person went to complaint and they fired all of us. And we all lost our job. And that shows me that discrimination, it's something that is really, really, really destroy the community, especially the Black community. As we celebrate Black history, but I'm gonna tell you something. Color has nothing to do with person. We all go in the same place. We all go in the same road. In other words, we are in the same boat. Whether you're black, whether you're yellow, whether you're purple, we all go in the same place. Absolutely nothing to do with color. You get into, right now we get into a situation where the situation so complicated, the situation so hard. Right now, there's a place you go. If you're a dark skinned person, they're not even gonna looking at you to give you a job. And there's a lot of people that lose their job because they are a dark person. They're not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna make you feel that you're a dark person, but you're gonna feel it. You're really gonna feel it. The community that listen to me, for those listeners, my fans, I want to tell you something very quick. Don't you ever generous, judge people. Um, for the discrimination that we talk about, discrimination we talk about today for a little bit, let's go to the personal. Let's go in private. I have a friend of mine. He called me. We spent a couple minutes talk on the phone. And then this is what he said to me. Mr. Felix, I have a big problem. He was like, I was like, what problem? What's your problem? He said to me, Mr. Felix, you know what? I had talking to somebody. And that person, I love her so much. I truly love her. But you know what? Her job, get on her, talk on her mind, and make her dislike me, make her throw me away. I said to him, let me tell you something. So now you learn. You realize that your color is still gonna be your color. And for myself, by myself, I don't really believe in color. But I believe we are the same place. We are the same person. We are going in the same place. We are going in the same boat. There's no way for people to be judged, to legalize things. The person, like for example, this girl, she's dark, or that man, he's black man. This person is white, and you cannot be with her. Love don't judge. Love have nothing to do with love. You could be 50 years old. You get in love with somebody that's 27, 26, 24 years old. That's love. Love has nothing to do. Love don't judge. But men's judging love. But love has nothing to do with love. Love has not, sorry about that. Love don't judge. Love has nothing to do with age. Sorry about that. So we live in a situation where discrimination really complicated. It's getting really worse. And you'll be surprised, you go somewhere, you go to a restaurant, because of discrimination, you can get something to eat. And discrimination, you found it everywhere. You found it in family. You find it in school and work and among family. When I say among families, such as cousin, father, mother, sister, auntie, niece, you found it everywhere. You found it even you go to a store to buy stuff, you find discrimination everywhere. Why not? Discrimination is getting really popular is getting really worse. People losing their job because of discrimination. Guys, for those of you that listen to me, put that in your mind. Discrimination is not normal. Discrimination is wrong. It's wrong and it's bad for the community. And it's bad for the society, especially for those people who's getting married, who got husband, who got wife. And why here in Mississippi you can even go there? When you go there because of discrimination, you cannot do anything at all. There's a place you go, why here in Miami, you're not welcome. You're not welcome to work there. You're not welcome not even to walk there. Even some cops stop you, they discriminate you. They might see you have a beautiful car. They might see you dress nice. They might see you in, God forbid, your wife, she's a white. That's another problem. That's another discriminate issue. Where discrimination coming from? Where discrimination coming from? Where that devilish coming from? Some people said, yeah, it's some coming from by race. Racial is coming from back in the day. It's coming from the 18th. Sometimes, you know what? I don't really know that much about discrimination. And I'm an Asian American. I don't really know that much about discrimination. But one thing I know about discrimination going too far. It's going too far. It's that messed up the community. Not only messed up the community, it's that messed up the world. And the world is going really bad because of discrimination. For those of you who's watching me, for those of you guys watching me, I'm going to tell you this. Discrimination is bad. It's wrong. Discrimination is not going to take you nowhere. For those of you that discriminate in a job, in a family, in the school, and everywhere you go, I'm going to tell you, today, learn that for your mind. Discrimination, it's wrong. And it's bad for your family. It's bad for the community. Last thing I want to tell you, I'm going to stay right there. I'm gonna terminate right there. I'm going to make a conclusion right here. I don't want to stay too long. But let me tell you this. Discrimination, it can cause the whole world destroy. Discrimination can destroy a whole family. Discrimination can cause people commit suicide. Discrimination can destroy family. When I said family, what I mean by that, I said between father and mother and kids. Only discrimination can kill this family, destroy the family. Discrimination can cause two couples that used to live together, leave each other because the husband is black, the wife is white. Only that can cause both separate. For me personally, I don't discriminate. I don't believe in discrimination. I believe we all go on the same person. Now, let's close the discrimination. Now, let's talk about age. What is age? Well, there's many young people, they in love because it's about age. Young people, let me tell you something. Age has nothing to do with love. You can be 50 years old, you're in love with somebody that's 27 years old. You can be 60 years old, you're in love with somebody that's 32, 33 years old. Depend your love. You can be 26 years old, you're in love with 24 years old girl. And that 24 years old girl, she make your life miserable. She make you feel like you're still a kid. You don't need that. And you can be 24 years old, you're in love with somebody that's 40, 48, 49 years old, and your life going straight. Because that person is already mature. It gives you a lot of knowledge. It gives you a lot of advices, which is going to be good for your life as a young girl. And guess what? Your life going to be straight. But when you are 28, 29 years old, you're in love with somebody that's 25, it depends. Because remember that age don't really make people make you have mature. Maturity is about in you, is in you. Age don't make you thinking. They think it is about in you. It goes on you. Age has nothing to do with the way you think. What I mean by that, most of you said, what is he talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Listen to me very carefully. I said age don't make you think. Think is depend on you. You might 21 years old, you mature better than somebody that's 50 years old. You might be 30 years old, you're thinking better than somebody that's 50 years old. You might be 22 years old, you think better than somebody that's 47 years old. Depend your experience in life. So in conclusion, love has nothing to do with discrimination. Love doesn't have no discrimination. Age don't judge. Age don't have nothing to do with discrimination. Because you know what? Love is about heart. It's about you have a feeling for me, I have a feeling for you. It's not about discrimination. A lot of people discriminate. A lot of divorce. There's a lot of divorce in the community. There's a lot of broke up girlfriend and boyfriend in the community. It's about discrimination. It's about age. Oh, right now I'm 29 years old. You're 49 years old. I cannot be with you. I have a friend of mine when I was in high school, and I know him. He living somewhere around up north. One day he did call me, and I was home, and I was about to get some sleep. He called me. He was like, Mr. Felix, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what is it? He was like, you know what? I have a problem. I'm like, what's your problem, brother? He said to me that I have a girlfriend. I'm 43 years old. I have a girlfriend. She's 26 years old. She decided to leave me because she said she believed I'm too old for him. And when this guy found out, it was his friends and a job that said, you know what? How come you get old people at 43 years old and you're young? And then now the same girl, listen to me very carefully for those listeners. The same girl that left this guy because of my friend, because he's 43 years old, and guess what happened? He fell in love with another young guy, which is 28 years old. And that guy, guess what? Actually now, at this minute, as I'm speaking to you, this girl, she's in jail. She's in jail for 5 years. And they give her boyfriend, which is the guy that 28 years, the young man that 28 years old, they give him 28, they give him 20 years in prison because they catch him with a drug on the back of his trunk. And he don't even know if the guy was sell drug. And he doesn't even know if the guy is the bank robber. Now they said she was on the car, they arrest her. Now she in jail, she crying. Who she called? The one that my friend she called. My friend said, well, and I cannot help you because I'm too old. All I can tell you, good luck to you, but just be careful. But all I can tell you, I'm too old. I cannot help you out. Because you know what? Because you already leave me. You already dumped me. You already throw me on the trash. And ain't nothing I can do. So try to get on it and good luck to you. That's what he told her. Let me tell you something, guy. You got to be careful who you choose. Love has nothing to do with age. Put that in your mind, young listener, all my listeners. All people that watching me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, on every other every other place, or every other things. All my listeners. Let me tell you something. Age has nothing to do with love. Love don't judge. Love is blind. But it depends who you love. It depends who you like. Because you got to be very careful who you're in love with. Because what you're in love with can put you in a situation you ever think you're going to be before. Thanks for watching me. And I hope to see you next time. But one thing I want to tell you, stop discrimination. Because discrimination is bad for the community. Not only is bad for the community, it's bad for those children that growing up, especially at this time and at this new world in 2023. Stop the discrimination. Stop discriminate. Get on it. And take away that word discrimination in your mind, in your house, in your family, in your job, and everywhere. So the world, the society can have a break about discrimination or about discriminate of people on employee or in school or in church and other places. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching me. May God bless you. And I'll see you next time. And may God bless America. Thank you so much. And thanks again.